I thought my neighbor was the nicest old man in the world. His name was Mr. Harold. He lived alone in the small blue house next to mine. Every morning he watered his plants, waved at everyone, and always brought cookies for the kids in the neighborhood. Everyone loved him. One night around 2 a.m., my dog suddenly started barking like crazy. I looked out the window and saw Mr. Harold standing in his front yard, just staring at my house. At first, I thought maybe he heard the dog barking and came outside, but he wasn't moving. He was just standing there in the dark, watching. The next morning, I asked him about it. He laughed it off and said, "Oh, I couldn't sleep, just getting some fresh air." It sounded normal, but something about it felt wrong. A few days later, I was taking my trash out when I noticed something strange near his fence. A small security camera pointed directly at my house. My stomach dropped. I knocked on his door. No answer. But the door was slightly open. I pushed it slowly and stepped inside. The house was dark and quiet. Then I heard a buzzing sound from the living room. When I walked in, my heart nearly stopped. The entire wall was covered with screens, security feeds, from different houses in the neighborhood. Mine, my neighbors, the house across the street. Every single home. Suddenly, I heard the front door slam behind me. Mr. Harold was standing there, completely calm. I stuttered, Why are you watching everyone?" He sighed and said quietly, "Because nobody else is." I didn't understand. Then he picked up a folder from the table and handed it to me. Inside were dozens of police reports, break-ins, disappearances, crimes from years ago in this neighborhood. He looked at me and said, "I was a detective for 32 years. I caught the man responsible for most of these crimes, but he was released last year." My chest tightened. "Who is he?" I asked. Mr. Harold looked straight at me, then slowly pointed to the screen showing my house and said, "He moved back 2 weeks ago." Then he pointed at the house directly behind mine.